Delaney, what play has drama, anxiety, murder, and a forbidden romance?
It's the Bradley Theater Department's production of Romeo and Juliet.
BUTV's Ty Gray has our guests live in the Hartman Center to tell us more about the upcoming show.
The Bradley Theater Department's fall production this year is the famous Romeo and Juliet. Joining us today, we have the actors of Romeo and Juliet, Victoria and Addison. Thank you for joining us today. The first question I have for Victoria is, what made you involved with the show?
Theater's been something that I've loved to do for my entire life, and Romeo and Juliet is such like a classic story, and being able to be a part of that is just something that's really magical, and feel very fortunate for it.
All right. Second question for Addison, what are some things you do to prepare for the role?
Preparing for a role such as Romeo, it takes a lot of work with our text because Shakespearean language is so vast and so, I wouldn't say complicated, but just misunderstood. Like, there's a lot of nuance in it that goes into it.
Oh, nice. Now, Romeo and Juliet is a very famous play. How does this production differ from others?
Well, this production actually has a modern take. It's not all big Renaissance dresses and all fancy old-timey stuff. It's putting Romeo and Juliet in a current setting for the modern world.
Okay, that's really interesting, actually. Without giving too much away, what's your favorite moment of the show?
Oh, I don't know if I can give that away without giving away a spoiler, but some pretty big things happen during the show. We have a pretty cool party scene that we got.
Okay. Now, what's the most rewarding part of being in the theater?
Being able to share something that's so magical with everyone and feelings that everyone can kind of relate to, and just see that all presented on stage in such a big blowout way that's so creative and just shared just among everyone in this theater.
Okay. Now, Victoria, how do you prepare for your role as Juliet?
It took a lot of text work, just like Addison said, sitting and drilling lines, forcing my poor friends and roommate and boyfriend to just sit there and run lines. And it also takes a lot of emotional vulnerability.
Okay. Now when can people come and see the show?
We open next weekend, I believe next Thursday, and then we also open the next following weekend right after that. So Thursday through Sunday, and then the following Thursday through Sunday.
Okay, well, thank you very much. That's all the time we have today. Thank you both, Victoria and Addison, for joining me. From BUTV News, I'm Ty Gray.